Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation today is Gaudi Gwareri Mahalla Tija. Ik gavat rahe ban saad na paए, ਹਉਮੈ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਾਵਹਿ ਬਿਰਥਾ ਜਾਏ, ਗਾਵਣ ਗਾਵਹਿ ਜਿਨ ਨਾਮ ਪਿਆਰ, ਸਾਚੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵਿਚਾਰ, ਗਾਵਤ ਰਹੇ ਜੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਭਾਵੈ, ਮਨ ਧਨ ਰਾਤਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੁਹਾਵੈ, ਇਕ ਗਾਵਹਿ ਇਕ ਭਗਤ ਕਰੇ, ਨਾਮ ਨ ਪਾਵੈ ਬਿਨ ਅਸਨੇ, ਸੱਚੀ ਭਗਤ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਪਿਆਰ, ਆਪਣਾ ਪਿਰ ਰਾਖਿਆ ਸਦਾ ਉਰ ਧਾਰ, ਭਗਤ ਕਰੇ ਬੂਰਖ ਆਪ ਜਣਾਵੈ, ਨਚ ਨਚ ਟੱਪੈ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੁਖ ਪਾਵੈ, ਨਚੀਏ ਟਪੀਏ ਭਗਤ ਨ ਹੋਏ, ਸ਼ਬਦ ਮਰੇ ਭਗਤ ਪਾਏ ਜਨ ਸੋਏ, ਭਗਤ ਵਛਲ ਭਗਤ ਕਰਾਏ ਸੋਏ, ਸੱਚੀ ਭਗਤ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਆਪ ਖੋਏ, ਮੇਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਸਾਚਾ ਸਭ ਬਿਦ ਜਾਣੈ, ਨਾਨਕ ਬਖਸ਼ੈ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਪਛਾਣੈ. So in this passage, in the Rahau, the passage reads, Gavat Rahe je Satgur Pavai, Man Tan Rata Naam Suhavai. Gavat. Gavat is the key word here because it is echoing the first verse as well, which begins by saying, Ik Gavat Rahe Man Saad na Paye. So literally, let's look at the meanings, the words literally first. Ik gavat rahe. Some continue to sing. Mane saad na paye, but do not find the rhythm or do not find the taste, if you will. Haume vich gave birtha jaye. The reason they can't find the taste or the rhythm in singing is because to sing in ego has no value. Gavan gave jin naam pyar. Love is the precondition for success. Any labor done out of love is what makes it successful. Gavan gave jin naam pyar. So self-actualization, which is dependent on self-knowledge, must involve love, which one can think of as dedication, motivation, a desire to know the self and reflect on the self. And that happens through Sachi Bani Sabda Vichar, reflection on the Guru's instruction. Now we do know that Gave literally means singing, but Gurbani is not speaking about the act of singing. Rather, it points to the essence of singing, which is melodic harmony. And therein lies the clue for us. We must harmonize ourselves or be in rhythm. Be in rhythm with what? With hukam. But the ego conditioned, for them, for those, which is most of us, Gave is simply a ritual. And hukam is then perceived through personal conceptions that are driven by personal needs and fears. But those who have dropped the ego, Gave is a matter of being at home in the universe. So true glorification then comes by dropping the ego, the actualized hukam. And we've touched on the Rahau. It says one learns to stay in harmony, Gavat Rahe, with Gur guidance, Je Satgur Pave. With Gur guidance, the body-mind becomes imbued with the self, with self-knowledge. Mamtan Rata, imbued, colored. Naam Suhave, with the beautiful self-knowledge. And now, the Guru turns a bit to describe the state of affairs that we all find ourselves mired in. Ik gave, ik bhakt kare, naam na pave, bin asane. Some glorified through song. He's talking about different practices. Some glorified through devotional acts. But Naam na pave bin asne. Without self-knowledge cannot be attained without love. Again, dedication, devotion, Sachi Bhakt Gur Sabad Pyar. So you have to really begin to assimilate the message of Gur Sabad. That's how this will grow. But our state is such that Bhagat Kare Murkh Aap Janave, much of what we do is just a pretension. It is meant to show off, Aap Janave, to assert one's ego. We go through the process. We want to show off that we are big nitnamies, for example, or that I get up at 4 every morning. This is all a show. Not only that, but nach nach tappe bahut dukh paave. Some dance around, and we've seen people dancing in so-called devotion. But the Guru says, nache tappe bhakt na hoye. That is not bhakti. Sabad mare bhagat paye jan soye. Sabad mare, again, dissolving the ego. And it concludes by saying, Bhagat vachal bhagat karaye soye. The self cannot be deceived because it is vachal. It is the source of devotion. And so true devotion must come from the source. And it will only fill you if you lose yourself. Sachi Bhakti vichon aap khoye. You have to make space. You're so full of yourself. And the wisdom of the self knows what to do then. Sachi Bhakti vichon aap khoye mera prabh sacha sab bid jane. So what you have to do is get out of the way and allow the self to fill you with loving devotion. Nanak bakshe naam pachane. You will recognize self-knowledge as a gift of grace. On that thought, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.